Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. If you're new to the channel, welcome. This reading is going to be for Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I'm seeing that there is some fire that's influencing the cycle of this read. Fire has to do with creativity, wind from the west, nature, healing, the soul teaching the spirit and guiding the spirit through the lessons of process, creativity, dialogue, conversation, being a phoenix, being a healer. And this energy is influencing something that will come in the autumn, or it has already happened in autumn. I'm seeing that this has to it has to do with the western wind. The western wind has to do with recycling, the process of making what was used useful. And I see that the earth does that with our vessels. So this may have to do with something as deep as that, or surface level, though the intelligence of what we are and who we are and how we have come to be is in depth, though it's also simplified. Okay, so I'm seeing that the spirit of your true self is seeking security from failure or after failure. And I'm seeing what is surrounding that is, did you say something, failure? I was ignoring you. I think that is a really optimistic attitude to have. And as far as the western wind being focused on recycling and revealing to you the process of that, and the fact that we are in a reality that continuously cycles, whether if it's the planets, whether if it's the food, whether if it's us, energy, it never dies. It's not created, it's not able to be destroyed, it just constantly transitions. I'm seeing that the focus around this is the Midwest, and that has something to do with what's going on at the center of whatever it is that you are ignoring when it comes to failure. There may have been some rejections. There may have been some times where there were things that you wanted to do and you felt like you were unsuccessful at it. Though the western wind is teaching you about the process of how your resilience is something that never dies. And I'm seeing that it's constantly being recycled, okay? By the way of the southwest or the northwest wind, the teachers of process and partnership from the northwest wind have to do with your job or your work, or the teachers of the teachers of the southwest wind with process and power have to do with your job. I say it's both. Okay. I am seeing that northern wind come in by the way of teaching you about partnership, and that is influencing your family values, what your family values are, how you define them. That northern wind may have been impressed upon you in the winter, sometime around midwinter, or it may happen in midwinter. I am seeing that the element of air is what is really behind this northern wind, because it has to do with the experience of getting a hug and the experience of community building and fortifying what those family values are. The northern wind is also influenced by the planetary cycle of Mercury. So Mercury goes through an 88-day cycle, so pretty much about every 3 months. And Mercury influences data collection, data analysis, even writing, reading, things of that nature. Making record or taking record, and that can also influence and include the cycles of the moon as well. So I would say that they all do things together, collaboratively influence our experiences and stabilize what it is that we call our reality. This northern wind is specifically focusing on those family values and the experience of getting a hug. So if you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you for that. The time that had been offered to me is the Ace of Cups. This Ace of Cups is representing something new, a new relationship, an open heart, an open mind, just something new that has to do with your emotions, okay? In this energy, I'm seeing responsibility, accountability, maturity. And you may be someone that is older in age, so there's a sense of wisdom with this Ace of Cups. The energy that I see you in for the cycle of this read is the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune represents inherited experiences, cycles. Okay? And by the way of that western wind, and even the north and southwest wind, it could seem like the experience of partnership and process of power, okay, could influence the constant cycle between those family values. And like I said, they all collaborate with each other in what you're experiencing. And this is a part of the Wheel of Fortune, okay? I'm seeing you in this energy as awesome, fantastic, and not shallow. So this may have to do with, like I said, those in-depth perspectives on how do we get to recycling on the surface level. And the reality of it is the intention of the intelligence that thrives and makes us what we are and what we have come to be is smart enough to bring it to the surface. So The card that I see you in for your past position for the cycle of this read is the Hermit energy. The Hermit energy is representing that you are doing things on your own, taking a step back in an energy of independence. I'm not seeing you being aloof or withdrawn from other people. What I'm seeing is you expressing independence. And you may have been doing this because you were shy. And that's just how you express yourself. Or thriving and expressing yourself in that independence, okay? And pretty much saying to failure, oh, did you say something? I was ignoring you because I'm in my own zone type of energy. So then I see you in the Fool energy, where you have stepped out of being by yourself and you're excited and ambitious about going on an adventure or being adventurous or being explorative, okay? In this energy, I am seeing some masculine vibes. So you could be a male or female. Though in this energy, you could be balancing that divine masculine and feminine, okay? I'm seeing you as aware. Not mischievous. And concise about your decision to move forward. Then I see that you were in this King of Swords energy. In this King of Swords energy, you know what you're talking about and you have all of your ducks in a row, okay? I'm seeing that you have all of the information that you need. And you're moving forward in an energy where you're like glowing, you're radiant. And that's what people are seeing when they look at you. And why not? You've taken the time to yourself to be that independent, thriving human being. And then, you know what I mean? You become courageous and you feel like you're ready. And in this energy, I'm seeing that you are ready. And you're being also received in this energy as not wicked. Okay? And that's the last card for the cycle of this read. The emotions that are associated with this read, and I do see a card in the challenge position. In the messages that are associated specifically with this read are defending you. So someone is defending you, spirit is defending you, or true self, the spirit of the true self, is seeking security in defending you by the way of really rebelling, is what I'm seeing, against those emotions that are associated with failure because you're ignoring them, okay? I'm seeing that you're feeling frisky and you're also feeling energetic, okay? Spirit is saying not to be discouraged, not to feel vulnerable, and not to feel irritated. Now, if you are feeling any of those emotions that are in the downright position because they are challenges to you, just understand that you are in this Wheel of Fortune energy. So any of the challenges that you have gone through or are going through or will go through in life, they have been inherited. You did not ask for them. It takes human bodies to make your human body. So all the connections that come with your spirit being in this body come with certain experiences, okay? And only your spirit is in alignment with your soul to go through those experiences to overcome these challenges for your bloodline, okay? And so you also inherit the strength and the ability to overcome those challenges and the wisdom to be able to share that experience with others if that's what you want to do. No one is forcing you. Mercury is a little bit involved, so to a certain extent, she's keeping record. So even if other human beings don't, the planet does. Okay? So what I'm seeing in the challenge position is this Knight of Cups energy. This Knight of Cups energy in the challenge position is representing someone that is being challenged or having difficulty managing their emotions. If you are going through any challenges or have gone through any challenges that left you feeling irritated in the moment, feeling vulnerable or feeling discouraged, all of that is understandable. The main thing is to be able to overcome those challenges. And let's see if we can get an angel message for, I already see what it was saying. So the angel message is that they are defending you. So the reality of this cycle is that you are not alone. As your ancestors and all of those that have come before you may have gone through similar things, or maybe are the reason why you are going through these things, it is their duty and their honor to defend you and protect you. And they stand strong and firm in that, okay? So give yourself grace. Give grace to others. And don't give up on yourself. Be resilient, because it's cycling. So what I'm seeing for you in your future is the Five of Pentacles. Now this is representing some type of financial loss, or, oh, do y'all see my just shining through my shirt? That is wild. It's like we are here. Okay. So the Five of Pentacles is a representation of some type of loss. Now it could be financial, though my interpretation is that it could be anything that is really valuable to you. It could even be a person. So that is why I cannot express enough to be gentle with yourself. Get all the hugs that you can get when you need them. Give all the love that you can when you need to. Pray. Remain grounded in what matters most to you. In this energy, you're being received as virtuous and flirtatious, though. So it's like, if you lost anything, you seem to be handling it well. And I'm seeing that that's normal for you, though, okay? So, like I said, this is what I'm seeing at the center of it all, is like you're saying to failure or loss, oh, did you say something? I'm sorry, I was ignoring you. And that is the energy that you are giving back to whatever has been haunting or cycling a haunting on your bloodline and your life experience. So I pulled some angel messages for you to, Spirit is saying now is the time to take action, or the angels are saying now is the time to take action and ask for help from others. Now, I know that you may not want to ask for help from others because you may be worried that you're going to be the talk of the town. Though, keep that same energy for that experience that, oh, did you say something? I was ignoring you, okay? Because you have to overcome this challenge. And I say that because there's either someone in the 3D or someone in the 5D that's defending you. And you can either be the type of Sagittarius that is like, I don't care what people say or think of me. And then you can also be the vulnerable Sagittarius that is like, I actually kind of do care what people say or think of me, and I don't want them in my business, and I don't want to feel like I have to ask anyone for help, or, you know, so on and so forth. Whatever your challenges may be, just understand that your spirit guides, your angels, your guardians are with you, and they not going nowhere. Okay? So then I see that you will be in this Lover's energy, and this is refreshing, okay? This is a refreshing energy to be in because you have someone that you can rely on. You have someone that you can trust. You have people that you can trust, because the Lover's card doesn't mean that it just has to be one person. It could be a group of people. Like I said, that northern wind is an influence of getting that hug and the family values that have been instilled with you. The winds that can either just be a breeze and a reminder of your experience here, or they can cause a storm. Okay? And so what I'm seeing in this Lover's energy is that something, someone, like I said, your ancestors, angels, whoever, or it could be people in the 3D, are surrounding you, covering you with love, and defending you with love. I'm seeing that it has to be someone in the 3D, because I'm seeing the word romantic. So there's a sense of romanticism in this relationship that you have with this Lover's card, okay? And I'm also seeing that it's quick. Like, this kind of love comes in quick, okay? Then I'm seeing you in this moon energy, which is showing me that you all are making memories. Maybe making love. And I'm seeing that you will be lively in this energy, and you'll be smart about the decisions that you make moving forward. Okay? Then I'm also seeing that in regard to that moon energy with the Lover's card, remember to be conscious of the emotional maturity that you have been challenged with, that you're meant to overcome. So do not becoming discouraged or vulnerable, or feeling like your vulnerability is unmerited, and don't become irritated or sabotage the security and the lividity of the relationship because of stuff that has happened to you in the past. Because however you have been hurt in the past, you were meant to go through. And did you say something? Failure? Did you say something? Failed marriage? Did you say something? Failed relationship? Did you say something? Failed job? Oh, I was ignoring you because I was too busy praising God and thanking God for the good things that are going to come. And that's the kind of energy that I see that Spirit is saying that you need to have, and remain strong in that, okay? I just spoke it into existence. So then I'm seeing that there will be some kind of challenge in your future as far as I can see, okay? And that is the 8 of Cups. This 8 of Cups is representing, like, you feeling like you're going to walk away, okay? And I'm seeing that the only reason why you would do that is because of your arrogance. Now, I am not the judge or the jury. I am just seeing what the cards are saying. based on the time that had been offered to me. Okay? And so the word arrogance came out before this card could ever have been seen. So, do you get what I'm saying? It was meant to go, they were meant to go together for me to be able to read it that way. I just want to be transparent so you don't think that I'm judging you or So, yeah, what I'm seeing is in this Eight of Cups energy, you're like, F it, I'm gonna walk away. Though Spirit is showing me that it's because of an emotion of arrogance that has to do with you feeling discouraged and you feeling vulnerable and you feeling irritated by all of these things. And the Ace of Rods reverse is talking about how you may have like a lack of enthusiasm or feel like you are cut off from grace, from God or favor. Okay? Though I'm also seeing that this experience is an awesome one. Now, it may not feel awesome. It's not funny. It may not feel awesome, though at the same time what I'm seeing is that, you get what I'm saying? That, did you say something? I was ignoring you. The failure that you're experiencing in that moment of, I feel disconnected from my God source and I'm ready to walk away from the situation, is surrounded, that's the failure. Though it's surrounded in that energy of, did you say something, failure? I was ignoring you. And I was ignoring you because I need to see the awesome way that these winds are flowing for me so that I do not fuck it up because of my arrogance. Okay? I didn't know any other way to say that. Though that is what I'm seeing. And considering the fact that the Knight of Cups is the challenge, it has to do with you managing your emotional maturity. So if you are feeling discouraged, if you were feeling vulnerable, if, like I said, if you were even feeling irritated because of all of that, recognize the fact that something higher and greater and bigger than you is defending you, even if it's not communicating directly with you. And we all experience that kind of resonance when it comes to God, though we understand that we have that connection with God when you have to praise in advance. And the reason why I say that is because the angel card that was pulled for this was for you to remain positive. Now, I did the math in my mind, right? Where someone is walking away and it's because of their religious beliefs or they feel like there's a lack of connection. What will happen then? And what will happen then is that you will be in the Seven of Cups, where you're opening your mind up to different options of where your faith is and what it is that you believe in, because then that will be what leads you in a direction of formulating new ideas, new perspectives, new perceptions. And that may be what the Ace of Rods in reverse was for. Okay? You may have had all of these experiences because the way that you were thinking before, whatever was leading to your discouragement or had you feeling vulnerable, was because of your vulnerability and your arrogance. And The objective is to remain positive, to praise in advance, to be grateful for the energy, first of all. Be grateful for the energy because it's serving its purpose, whether if it's from someone that you love or if it's from people that you have complicated relationships with. It's all meant to move you in a path that benefits you and also serves God. So to you, Sagittarius, I do send love, light, and healing energy, and so much thanks for being able to share this message with you. Bye.